Hey Lonnie, how you doing? Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I had a decent sleep, thank you. I just woke up a couple times too early this morning, but I was able to get back to sleep. But because I woke up before I was ready, I feel a little tired still, but nothing a little bit of coffee won't fix. I was just putting my notification out on Discord for everyone. Yeah, the coffee should help. Coffee should help for sure. Yeah, sometimes I get a little bit busy. And sometimes people just come by to say hi and not much else. And sometimes I get busy with other things. It's all good though. Come by, give a like, say hello, hang around for a little bit, give me some watch time. I know you'd like to have more people to talk to. But sometimes it's nice to just but it's nice to, you know, nice to be able to talk to people, so all of that. Brain not working. Brain hasn't been fully plugged in yet. I haven't gotten my coffee finished yet. Actually, I haven't even had any yet because I was just getting set up and getting started with what I was trying to figure out what I was supposed to be doing. I got completely distracted by that. Yeah, I saw that. I got the notification just now. I gotta do that too. Gotta subscribe to you.
She stitched them in. A mother should not outlive her children.
I had just doing it. I had a confusing moment. I forgot what I was supposed to be doing. I guess that's the thing. I didn't know. They wanted me to actually go somewhere else.
He's gone. Young Prince Renard. Oh, by the gods, lost for good this time. The midwife will wring my neck with her bare hands. I can't. No, I won't go back to her like this. And the Queen, she'll do worse. Much worse. Have you ever seen her angry? Hopefully not.
Yeah, Tifa and Mac both make really awesome content.
She has ways. Cruel ways. The lash is the kindest punishment among all of them. My favorite.
Well, then I guess I might get to hear your voice too. You get to hear mine, now I might get to hear yours.
Oh, yes, of course. Straight into the void. He stood there for a long while, just staring into the well. And then he was gone. He just stepped in like it was the most natural thing in the world. Surely you don't mean to. Oh, may the gods watch over you. Or, no, wait. Better they don't look upon someone heading into a place like that. They might feel disgusted. But I wish you luck. Remember, everything you do is being judged. I'm in for it now.
A video of you talking to a cat, huh? Oh, I missed.
Did the midwife send you? Or was it that coward who's supposed to be keeping me under their heel? Don't take it personally. You're not that special. Nobody is. I just wanted you to leave me alone. But as always, everything in this house proves hopelessly useless. Any form of service, flawed and feeble. They lack competence. Next time, I'll find a deeper despair and an emptier void to hide in.
Oh, yeah, I'm totally with Mike on supporting my fellow streamers. I'm all for it. I totally agree with his sentiment on that one.
The firstborn of the king and queen, a proper little princeling.
Yeah, Mike's a
Almost
good guy.
grown, though life has never tested me thanks to the comfort I was raised in, which is why I'm full of whims, why I think only of trivialities, why I'm just a gilded youth, unable to appreciate what I have. I won't bother listing every one of my vices. Mother won't be pleased with how miserably the court servants perform their duties. She never handled disobedience well. Well then, we can skip pedagogical lectures, as I know you'll force me to return at the end. And later, I'll try to run away again. Of all my mother's obsessions, control is her greatest. Everything must bend to her will. That's why I take so much pleasure in defying her. Poor father, letting her trample him like that. It seems a crown on a man's head weighs him down and dulls his mind. The charms of power.
Oh, you get carried until you learn, and then you can help more. Kind of how it goes. That's nice that Stella wants to help you learn. Yeah, Stella's pretty awesome. She's come by around his stream a few times before. Actually, I saw her there before I saw her in Mike's. Yeah, I know Stella's good people.
They say I take after him. Look closely, and you'll see all you need to know. How pitiful I must be.
Hey, Donna. Glad you can make it. How you doing?
Above? What above? There's nothing there either. Here, emptiness turns into more emptiness. Nothing begins, nothing ends. The same, over and over again. I'll tell you something. This place, all this darkness and silence, is no different from what awaits us in the gardens, the halls, or the chambers.
Hey, Stu, glad you can make it. How you doing? Yeah, I just woke up not too long ago too. As you can tell by I haven't been live very long. I get up and get my stream set up, get my coffee, and get started. So, yeah, probably maybe 15-20 minutes.
Spare yourself the trouble. You don't have to drag me by the hand. I know the way back. The Queen's little lapdog. Phew.
Okay, that guy was actually pretty cooperative. That's a little unnerving.
You found the young master. Joy, such great joy. I owe you a debt or two. We simple folk, we must stick together. Here, take this. I hope it serves you well.
They blocked your Android access to the internet to protect their computer data. That doesn't make any sense because your phone accessing the internet wouldn't affect their computer whatsoever. But no, you can't use Discord without internet, but you can use it on the network if you have
Food from a platter,
you have data
always
on
take
your
the
network.
first piece from the side.
If you have a data plan on your network, you can just use it on the network without Wi-Fi. But that's kind of silly reasoning if you ask me, because like I said, your phone accessing the internet's not going to affect the PC whatsoever. Going the wrong way.
Once again, I'm stuck listening to the madness these people spew.
She stitched them into her prayers, yet the gods unraveled them one by one. Where are they? I feel their weight in my arms, yet when I look down, there is nothing. Find them. Find them.
Thank you, Lonnie. And happy Valentine's Day to you too. Hopefully y'all have a great day aside from spending some of it here with me. Oh, this door wasn't open before. Got him. Moving the computer is mostly just a matter of finding it, of making it fit in your space and finding a way to get it connected to the internet. And if you're going to be streaming, you need a pretty stable connection that is fairly strong enough to handle your stream. If it's a desktop, it's a little more complicated, but if it's a laptop, then it should be a simple matter of just putting it on something. Yeah, make sure you have enough bandwidth, that way your stream goes smooth. And also OBS should have a setup wizard that kind of walks you through how to actually set your stream up once you get OBS up and running.
She stitched them into her I feel...
I don't really think for me. Yeah, it's a weekend, so I don't think there's any school. Or maybe they have a Valentine's Day activity or something. That is entirely possible too.
you kill me? I didn't want to. I didn't want to be like that. Mum, she used to call me Little Fish sometimes, when she was in a good mood. But when she wasn't, she'd call me Bastard, Misfortune, or Mistake. Once, during a bath, I cried that the water was too hot. So she pushed me fully underwater and held me there until I learned. After that, the water was always cold.
Maybe your parents don't understand that your phone accessing the internet doesn't affect their PC at all. Yeah, you told me he's back at home and he seems to be doing well. I'm glad to hear that. You gonna get a shower? Alright. Showers are good. I always feel a lot better after my shower.
Then I was here, sitting in the water, and I never cried again.
Yeah, this mission's a little bit. This mission's a little sad, yeah. You remember when Mike did this one? Nice. Yep. Yeah, one of them died in the cradle, one of them drowned, and the other one, I think, fell in a well.
They are here. All of them. My sweet little petals. I'm so sorry. I should have tried so hard to bring you into this world. But maybe now we can set you free. You will help us, won't you, stranger?
Yeah, I didn't see Mike do this part because I didn't watch his stream of this game much. I think I joined him for a little while on New Year's. But I didn't really watch a whole lot because I didn't want to see much of it before I actually play it myself. I didn't want to see what was going on or what choices there are and stuff like that. So I wanted to go in as fresh as possible without knowing much about it.
Fate has made a mockery of us all. Our deepest desires have been laid bare, twisted into instruments of our torment. Take these poor little creatures. They have no place in this world, yet they are forced into it and out of it, again and again. But our sister wished for them, and here, her word is the only law. My sister's reign must end. It's brought us horror upon horror, all because of her fear and obsession. She thought she could forge fate with power, but she was wrong. Fate is inevitable, and the one she claimed was never hers to begin with. Yet we are the ones who suffer the most. She wanted them so badly, and still she turned them away. I have to care for them.
Or you played with two different builds. That's cool. That's pretty cool.
Hello again, my lady. Are you ready for your audience with the king and queen? Ah, I see you're trying to coax a little gossip out of me. I appreciate the effort. You're the only one around here who can hold a normal conversation. Not many people know that the three sisters are Bandrui, female druids. Interesting, isn't it? Not all druids allow women to engage in their noble profession. They didn't care, though. They did their work, and they did it well. One day, they delivered a prophecy to Sagramore, telling him he was destined to be the next King Arthur. Our king took their words to heart, and made one of them his queen. The other sisters helped the queen maintain the kingdom in its current state. It's not for me to say whether it's right or not. I know my place and the role I've been given.
I got flowers for your mom. That's really nice. I don't recognize the second type of flowers you got. The last one, the green ones. I don't recognize that name. But sounds like you got her a very nice. Sounds like you got her some very nice flowers. I'm sure she'll like them. I know my mom's favorites are roses. Hey, that's all right, John. Oh, that's you. You do you. Just 'cause I don't swear much on my streams doesn't mean there's anything wrong with people who do. It's just you playing the game. It's whatever comes out while you're playing. That's just how it be sometimes.
Nobody knows. The king and queen haven't granted an audience to anyone in years. All these poor, lost souls will never get their turn. Only Stygander and I are aware of the passage of time. The rest are stuck, frozen in the moment. But we're not allowed in the throne room, so we have no idea what's going on with the king and queen. If I were you, I'd be sure to mind your manners and follow every order, for your own safety.
Yeah, I think you don't realize how much you. I think you don't realize it until you hear yourself after the fact, and you're like, oh yeah. I guess I do really sound like that.
As you wish. Here is the most precious
Like you don't think about it in the
of all
moment.
keys. It will open the doors leading to the throne room. Oh, and you might have an occasion to see the royal chapel. Please, don't forget us. Damned for all eternity.
Fucking finally. Yeah, editing is a whole nother thing. I don't do editing that much, to be perfectly honest with you. I have not really done any editing myself. Because it is definitely an entire thing unto itself. Very time consuming and definitely takes a lot of work. It's not like I don't know how to do it, it's just that it's too much work for me. I don't feel like it. I don't feel like dealing with that.
Bearer of change, you have been noticed. I was chosen to extend you an invitation to speak.
So I just do my live streams.
You must let me show you something beautiful. The mycelium. Do you agree?
Editing is a whole thing, a whole entire thing, even on PC, let alone on console. But I know PS5 and PS4 have ways for you to edit your videos.
I am not the one who can give you that insight. You will learn everything.
I think they have pretty basic editing software.
I promise that nothing will be hidden from you. My role in all of this
It's basic, but it serves the purpose.
I am but a small part of a greater whole.
Yeah, exactly. You don't need it to be a chore, you just need to do it for fun. I don't really edit my videos at all. I just upload them as they are. I just do the live and leave it at that. I think that one I uploaded from Tears of the Kingdom, I think that's the only time I ever did editing for a video. And that was just me editing the video out of the rest of the footage. That's one, Lonnie. Hey, Val. Glad you could make it. How you doing?
Splendid.
I'm a little more awake now because I got my coffee.
Your arrival brings me joy. It means this place might have a better future. Welcome.
Baked blueberry oatmeal. That sounds awesome.
The true natural order, balance, death and life. We have lived together since the dawn of time. Regardless of the decision you make, I will still be, in one form or another.
Doing the base coat of paint on your German tank. Nice, nice. How about you? Always have good food. Sounds like your mom's a good cook.
Your arrival has sparked real change in this place. For the first time in centuries, I have no doubt this change will only deepen. But I want you to understand what you will bring about. The curse of this place will be lifted. However, with its disappearance, all the inhabitants of this place will die, against their will. There is, however, an alternative.
You're having granola with honey. We used to eat that a lot when I was younger. That's really good.
You will go to my home, the place that is my core, and you will take a part of me. When the time is right, you will place me within the body of the unfulfilled King Sagramor. I will take control of this place through the bodies of the royal couple. This is the only way it can be done. The king and queen are inextricably linked to the origin. the present, and the potential future of this place. They must have a part in this. My growth will be slow, but eventually I will encompass everyone. The new kingdom will be a common good. I cannot force this decision upon you. I am not able to threaten you, nor do I wish to. But after you complete your task, this place will die with all its inhabitants. That is all. No more, no less. So then, what is your choice? There will be no other opportunity for this conversation. I don't want to strain Sir Stegender's body for too long. Ah, the faithful penitent. We were fortunate to cross paths. He found peace and was able to partially come to terms with his fate by attuning himself to me. As for me, I gained this vessel through which we can converse. We helped each other greatly. Wonderful. When the moment comes, plant us within the king's breast. Let him finally rest. We shall take this place. Thank you, on behalf of the inhabitants of this place.
Yeah, like I always tell people, the complicated part is getting started. Just basically the most complicated part is setting up OBS. If you're on PC, if you're on console, then the most complicated part is linking your account. What am I supposed to do? What's the wrong way? I think I went the wrong way altogether. Okay, there's nothing for me. Uh-oh. Oh, that sucked. I wasn't paying attention. Right, ran off the edge. Okay, I got a healing spell that saved my ass. Also my king skill saved me, actually, and then I used the healing spell.
cruelly. Why did you refuse to
Yeah, I
simply
didn't,
bow? You could have served me for eternity. Wouldn't that have been beautiful?
But the king's skill kept me from dying, and then I healed myself. And that fight was easy. Actually, these fights are way easier than the stuff in the DLC was. Yeah, Jono, you don't have to edit. You can just do the live stream and just start the stream as soon as you're set up, and I usually get to the main menu of the game and then begin the stream, and then just you know, say goodbye to people and end your stream when you're done, and you don't have to do anything more with it. You don't have to edit. You don't have to mess around with all that unless you want to. Like, you certainly can, but you don't have to. Because editing is very time consuming, and it's a whole entire thing. Yeah, but you don't have to do any editing. I never do. I just do my lives. Like I said, I think I did editing once, and that was when I was streaming, when I did that boss fight in Tears of the Kingdom. And that was just me editing the actual fight from the other footage I captured. So I recorded it and uploaded it. But outside of that, I just do my live streams and don't edit anything. Well, then you just record your gameplay and then you upload like whatever you recorded. Like if you wanted to upload some gameplay, then you just record your gameplay and upload whatever you recorded while you were playing. You don't need to edit it unless you want to. Yeah, I played Tears of the Kingdom back when that was new, back when that came out. I played, I also played, the other one as well. Breath of the Wild. I played both of those extensively. Oh, I'm fat. I forgot that I am super overweight. I don't remember how long ago my first upload was, but it was a long time. I've been on YouTube a long time myself. Alright. Junk. Drop that shit. No, I've been upgrading the armor I have. I think... Oh. I'm still overweight. Okay, that helped. Oh, I haven't changed my armor since I got Percival's armor. Ever since I got Sir Percival's armor, I haven't changed it. I've just been upgrading. I've been upgrading it when I have enough gold to do so. Because upgrading is expensive, so I just have to wait until I can afford to do it. Now that I did all of that, I'm going to save my game again. I forgot if I saved or not. Yeah, Jono, basically you can just record your footage of whatever you're playing and then upload what you have, or you can edit it if you want to shorten the video or whatever. Hey, Skew, glad you could make it. How you doing? Yeah, right now upgrading my weapon or my chest piece would be very expensive. I think like 7,000 gold.
Gone, is she? Gone from one eternity straight into another. Oh, how I wish we'd had one more day. A proper one. Marked by the sun setting on us forever. Once, I dreaded it. The relentless passage of time. And now, all that's left is tomorrow, and tomorrow, and tomorrow. And all our yesterdays have lighted fools. The way to dusty death. Fear not, till mushrooms take the place of your heart, and now mushrooms grow in my chest. The king is dead. Long live the king. Now it all ends. The lofty dream, the endless torment, and the fruits of our vanity. What we leave behind is a monument to our own foolishness. There will be no legends told of this place, for it is a tale told by an idiot, full of sound and fury, signifying nothing. And this is for you, the reason for your visit to this cursed court. You may leave now. Your audience is over.
Yeah, I've been live for a little while. I suspect YouTube is being slow again. Salmon patty and chips. Sounds awesome. That sounds really good, actually. Guess you're listening to a lot on YouTube, how to do vids, and they one about it's better to edit, but advise is better. Your advice is better. Yep. Yeah, a lot of people do edit when they upload videos, but you don't really need to. Like, you can just record it and upload whatever you recorded, like you've been doing with your clips. I think those are pretty good. So you can keep going with that format. Avalon, I'm not sure who that is offhand. Yeah, I'm out of everything. Okay. Let me look and see what I'm supposed to actually do now. Go to maggot or get the... okay, I have a choice to make now. Oh, that's a very good idea. You get your tablet set up as a third screen, set up a virtual stream deck on it. That is a really good idea. Oh, okay. The name didn't sound familiar off the top of my head, though. But I'm sure I would have recognized his voice.
All shall become us. All shall be with us. All shall be equal.
Oh yeah, okay. I know that guy now. I know who you're talking about now. Yeah, that one's the role I recognize him most from, I think. Yeah, I have a Stream Deck actually. It came with my computer. When I ordered my PC, I got a Stream Deck with it. So I use that with my setup. Definitely useful. Definitely nice to have that. I have two monitors that I use. One has the game on it, the other has OBS, and then I also have my mobile phone set up as a third display so I can keep track of my YouTube feed and see how that's doing. And basically that gives me an idea of what people are seeing on the other end. If I turn up the volume on my phone, I can hear whether or not y'all can hear me. It used to be that because like sometimes that I'm the only one here, and I have to make sure that my voice is actually heard. I'm not talking to nobody. Yeah, that makes perfect sense. That makes sense, Askew. Need more pages, and you don't want to mess around with all that. That makes sense. I think that would kind of annoy me if I could hear everything in my headset that the stream can hear, because then I would hear myself talking the entire time while I'm talking. So for me that would kind of annoy me a bit, but like I don't like to hear myself talk for the most part. So like I can check if I'm the only one there. I can turn up the volume on my phone and I can hear myself talk a little bit, and then I turn it back down. Yeah, I just don't like hearing myself talk. But it took some convincing to convince me to do voice in general, because I don't really like to hear myself talk. And Ron eventually talked to me into it, actually. He wanted me to play Resident Evil 7, but he wanted me to have voice so he could hear my reactions. That was what finally convinced me that I should just keep having voice the entire time. Before that I didn't. So for the first few years I didn't have voice at all. I think a couple years. Yeah, and there's the YouTube delay. And then I'll hear myself talking, and then about 30 seconds later I'll hear myself talking again. But I'll still be talking because I will be talking more. As typically I talk more to the typically I talk a lot to the chat, so it can be kind of annoying. It can be kind of weird to hear what I said a minute or so ago while I'm saying other things. It can be very confusing for me. I can't see what. Oh, now I can see. Yeah, the delay definitely gets to me. Yeah, Lenny, you have to make sure you have noise cancellation on your mic, otherwise it's gonna pick up every little sound.
Don't let your guard down. You're out of your depth. You'll pay for that insult.
If you don't have noise cancellation, you just have to be in a quiet place where there's no background noise. Otherwise your stream's gonna pick up every noise. Getting set up was a bit of a process, but it wasn't really hard once I decided to do it. But it was a bit of a process. Yeah, exactly what Askew said. The hardest part about starting is getting over the anxiety and just doing it. I still have a little bit when I'm getting ready to start my stream. I still have that a little bit. Especially if I'm starting a new game. Like if I'm streaming something I haven't been streaming before. Well, I am actually using the mic on my Astro A40s on my headset. And yeah, that's the reason I like the headset mic that I used to, is because it has really good noise cancellation. I have another headset that I use for gaming also, but it doesn't have as good, the noise cancellation isn't as good. In fact, the noise cancellation on that headset kind of sucks, which is why I don't use it for streaming. Kind of sucks, because it's a little bit more comfortable to wear than these ones. Picked up every sound in the room. Yeah. So no noise cancellation whatsoever. Excuse me, what kind of mic do you use right now? Just out of curiosity. You won a headset. That's cool. Oh, that was a long time ago, huh? Moano. I'll have to look that out. Look that up. I'm not familiar with that brand. I've heard of it before, but I'm not familiar. As I know Dorano uses a Blue Yeti mic. I think when he first started, he was using a headset mic, but the headset mic he was using was not very good. And there is definitely a notable difference between his old streams and current in sound quality on his voice. I can definitely say it sounds much better with the mic he uses now. Huh. Alright. Like I said, I'll have to look it up. I know the Yetis are pretty good, and I know there's a couple other brands that are pretty good. But I'm not familiar with the one you have. I'll have to check it out when I get sometime after my stream or something. Mono PD 200 XS XLR USB. Dynamic mic. Huh. Oh, apparently those are pretty nice. I've never heard of that brand before, but apparently those are nice mics. Oh. I frickin' wasted. Wasted ethereal cobwebs. I needed my stash, and I forgot to use my stash before I rested. I know with Dorano's mic, we hear his girlfriend sometimes, but that's pretty much that's when she's pretty much like right over his shoulder talking to him. Yeah, I've heard Dorano's girlfriend before. It was really funny. It was really funny. In the past, she has actually taken over his stream. It's funny when that happens. There was one time, I don't remember exactly how long ago, where she basically kicked him out of the chair and took over the stream because she wanted to hang out with us. She wanted to hang out and play games with us, so she kicked him out of his chair and took over the stream. Yeah, I remember it. Yeah, that was pretty funny. Oh, really? A necklace that increases my carry weight by 45. Yes, please. It's also really fun with Dorano's stream when his daughter comes and hangs out with him on stream. She's lots of fun. She has lots of fun and she loves her daddy. And it's great. Skeleton Knight. Nice. Oh, I think I'm gonna equip that. Yeah, Blue is awesome. We like her. Alright, honey, you enjoy your shower. She is engaged. Not married yet. Yeah, I think he announced on stream when he proposed to her. I think Dorano did. He announced when she got engaged. When they were doing... I think it was actually during their stream of Peak. Oh, he's not actually super old either. I think he's like a year or two older than Morrigan. Yeah, they're both. Him and Morgan are both older than me. Alright, I think I got rid of everything I don't want to be carrying. Yeah, okay, I just have a little extra weight from junk. You did not just pick up everything in the inventory, did you? Did not pick up your entire stash in your inventory? Okay, good. That would have been annoying. Alright. Found a safe way to get down. Safe way to take the shortcut. I'm just running through. I don't really want to stop and mess with those things. I really don't. If they insist on following me, I will happily kill them, but I'm not really specifically looking for that. Fairly high level right now. Level 52. Almost 53. I do not want, need or want to mess with those things. Hold on. I was going to change my summon, wasn't I? That was, but I don't. But I did. There it is. Cool. Okay. Those guys aren't real expensive to summon either, so I can actually summon all 5 of them. I'll have to see how they fare in combat when I get that far. Nice, well. Nice, nice. I am gonna actually be right back in just a minute, because I gotta use the restroom. Oh, there's gonna be poopies later on this week. I see. Yeah, I gotta take care of it while you can. It's actually gonna be pretty nice this week if we're out here. It looks like gonna get some rain on Tuesday, and on Wednesday might be rainy, but it's gonna be crappy. Yeah, it's always great when things work according to plan. Yeah, we're supposed to get rain in a couple days, so. So many random things in my stash. Oh yeah, Lonnie, he said he was gonna have to go to the FedEx office where they're holding the phone and get it from them there. So that was one of the things he has to do today, and some appointments and stuff. Yeah, I'm glad you didn't too, Val. It looks good. Yeah, Lonnie, that was why he couldn't stay on too late last night. He has to do a bunch of stuff, including dealing with that nonsense. I think it's, and yeah, it's definitely a bunch of BS. That they didn't deliver his phone because they couldn't be fucked to ring his apartment or, you know, just leave it with the front office or whatever. I understand that frustration too, because the delivery service, regardless of which one we use, never rings our doorbell or knocks on our door. Like I was saying last night, I was telling Morgan, it wouldn't be hard to press the damn button to ring the bell. I don't even have to hang around, just ring the bell. That way we know you dropped something off. That way we know you were even here. His situation reminded me of how frustrating it is that those fuckers never ring our bell. Like, they're dropping the package literally right next to the button for the doorbell. Why wouldn't you just reach out and poke the bell? And that's kind of the reason we have it, so we know that somebody's there. Very annoying. And yeah, it sucks ass that they wouldn't deliver his work phone because they couldn't ring his apartment. Well, they could, but they wouldn't. And that's complete ass. Well, they're supposed to ring the bell. I told Morgan I miss the days when UPS or FedEx would require a signature for every delivery, no matter what it was. About 20 or 30 years ago, about 30 or so years ago, they required a signature for every delivery. And the person who they were delivering to had to sign for it every time. I remember that being a thing. Then they would have to ring the doorbell, because then we would have to sign for it.
Of course, we need to head to the Menhir. If I've read the notes correctly, the ritual has the best chance of success if we perform it after nightfall. No time to lose. The sooner we start, the sooner we'll rid our lands.
Yep, I remember those things.
Camelot scum. Now I need to prepare myself, but I'll be waiting for you by the Menhir after nightfall.
Yeah, I remember that too, Skew. Vaguely. That was a long time ago. And my memory of things that long ago is not so great. But I do vaguely remember that being a thing. I realized presently that I hadn't saved for a while.
Always a pleasure to see you.
I'll tell you the truth, Skew, I never really gave it much thought. I know Mike made something up for me, and I like that. I like what he says. Just, I guess, I don't know. My thing is kind of like my thing is I stream for fun, and I like to share my fun with my friends. So maybe something along those lines.
I can hardly believe it. I mean, I hoped, of course, that the wisdom of my predecessors and our shared effort wouldn't fail, but you know how it is. Something could have gone wrong. Is everything all right? You don't look too well, have you? Hey?
Yeah, I don't know. Like I said, maybe just something along the lines of describing it. Like,
So,
I don't know.
it's done. The Minhir is alive once more. This changes everything. The people of Cornot will stay where they are.
I wouldn't be so sure. The weirdness continues to thicken, and the threat of the Red Death hasn't passed. Besides, I still have my orders, and they clearly state where your Mynheer belongs.
I know you have your orders, and I, as a lord, am bound by Camelot's law. But the moment of choice has come, and I stand with my people. I am the Lord of Cornot, and not Camelot. I cannot simply command my subjects to abandon their land.
Yeah, I've never really given that a whole lot of thought.
Now to
Not my,
moral
I don't actually do a lot of self-promotion.
You are a lord,
unless people ask
and it
me.
is your subject's duty to do as you command. And if you defy Camelot, well, I don't think I need to tell you how that will end.
But that's where you're wrong, Denholm. There is one thing even Camelot cannot dispute. Not if they wish to avoid a civil war that would break out if they defied their own laws.
What are you talking about? How exactly is Camelot defying its own laws?
I will lead an expedition to find the Holy Grail. Such is my will.
What? So you've really thought this through, haven't you? Well, if that is the will of the Lord of Kurnocht, then Camelot will have no choice but to acknowledge it. I'll report this to command. They're in for a surprise.
Yeah, I'm thinking about, at some point maybe I should
You heard what Denholm
get the
said.
stream elements and
Camelot
get
won't dare
things
test
set
the
up so I
Minion as long
can
as
get
I lead the
commands on
expedition
my
for the
channel.
Grail. Once again,
Get commands in
I
my
need
chat.
your help, and I'm prepared to grant whatever you ask in return.
And once I get the command set up, I can set up the stream deck also for certain commands.
People I can
Most
trust.
likely.
Those prepared to share the
Oh, that'll
burden
be a
of this
thing.
quest for the Grail. I can't command anyone to join me. They must come of their own free will. Otherwise, the expedition is doomed to fail before it even begins. You see, here's where it gets interesting. I've turned Camelot's own ancient laws against them. No one can dissuade the seekers of the Holy Grail from their sacred mission. That means all orders are effectively halted until I return. With my shield, or on it. It also ensures the people of Kurnocht have the right to remain on their land until I'm back. Which, of course, means I don't have to return at all. I don't, but perhaps I should. A lord's worth is measured by the respect of his people. It is time I follow in the footsteps of my noble ancestors and do what must be done. If this holy mission can secure peace for my people, then I shall see it through. And if by some miracle we return with the legendary Grail, all the better. My word would become law, and the Minhir would remain untouched. By Camelot's own laws, I could even lay claim to the crown should I wish it, but I don't. My Kurnocht is enough for me. I would start by looking among the most trusted and eldest members of our community. Our priestess, Niante, possesses unparalleled talent in healing. Her presence would certainly be invaluable on such a journey. Then there's Urfa, a skilled blacksmith who was once a formidable warrior. If not for the strength of his muscles, the strength of his mind could prove useful. You might also speak with Maggot. Since the two of you have been through so much together, he may not be thrilled by the idea, but I believe his heart is still in the right place. A sense of purpose in what we're about to undertake. Now that the Menhir is reignited, it no longer matters whether we return with the Grail or not. The people will be safe and retain the right to stay on their land. Each of them must understand that this is about the fate of all Connacht. For some, it might even serve as a chance for a change in scenery. Approach them with kindness. They all have their demons, and I doubt they'll agree to join if they are still tethered by unresolved matters. Thank you, and believe me, the reward you'll receive for your efforts will be priceless. And whether they agree or not, I will set out for the Grail. I will buy more time for Connacht.
If I just stay put, everything will be just fine.
Beor is still wet behind the ears, and his heart is barely beating. Until I'm sure he can handle things, I can't leave him on his own.
Got something for me to look at?
Welcome back, Lonnie. Start putting stuff in the car to get ready to go to your parents. Nice.
Theor is still wet behind the ears, and his heart is bent.
Okay, well that's not helpful. Alright, I'm gonna go see about finding my way to that. Blacksmith won't go with right now. I don't know what I'm supposed to do to convince him. So I'm gonna move on to other things for now. Still part of the same mission, but just different things. I'm not gonna bother him right now. I'll deal with him later. Maybe he needs to be the last thing. I don't know, this game is damn cryptic sometimes. I love you too, Lenny. Enjoy your time with your parents. And hopefully you can at least make it to the streams while you're there.
Really? What for? The Menhir burns beautifully. Nothing bad can happen now. Ah, yes. That makes sense. I can see it now. And he sent you to me. How unexpected. You know, recent events have really given me a lot to think about. My head feels, lighter somehow. Turns out the world isn't ending after all. And I don't need to stock up on mushroom brew to survive. Besides, I have this feeling that Lady Fate might still have a plan or two left in store for me. Joining the Holy Mission. That sounds like one of them. Tell Yvain I'm ready to join the expedition, and I'll gladly stand by his side.
You doing okay?
Oh, nope, I don't need to go down there right now, actually.
I know. I'm the one who suggested it. It's the only way to get Camelot to hold off moving the Menhir. Yvain can count on me. After everything that's happened, I see now that this is the right path. Tell Yvain I'll join him on this holy mission. May the All-Mother watch over you.
I need to figure out how to convince the blacksmith. I'll probably get to see you later tonight, Lonnie. You show up to Dorana's stream. I'll probably see you later.
Beor is still wet behind the ears, and his heart is barely beating. Until I'm sure he can handle things, I can't leave him on his own.
Oh yeah, that's right. Dorana's not streaming tonight. So I'll see you if I can make it to Iskia's stream or whatever. That's right, he's not doing either stream today. I forgot that he's super busy, so he's not doing any streaming today. Yeah, thanks for the reminder. I'm sure. Yeah, I'd love to be there if I can. Yeah, I always appreciate having people active in my chat as well. I'm sorry, I'm having an issue and I was trying to look it up and see if I could find any helpful things on how to actually complete the quest. I didn't get any help. Because the blacksmith is supposed to join the quest, but he won't.
Bayor is still...
Keep saying that and he won't join. Yeah, Bayor just has a
What
shop.
do you need?
Yeah, Bayor just has his shop. Doesn't seem to have anything for me to actually do. Yeah, I don't get it.
Got something for me?
I don't know, and online wasn't really helpful either. I was just looking it up and online wasn't real helpful either. Not for Bayor, no. No, I did his quest. Hi, Sonny. Please show up and say hi to him. Yeah, if I wasn't streaming, I'd have given him some watch time myself. I did all that. And it wasn't helpful. Yeah, sure. Tell Lorenzo I said hi.
What do you need?
Yeah, I appreciate that, Lonnie. No, I understand this. I don't get it. It's really fucking annoying because I need to do this. It's for the main quest, and it won't do anything.
Bayor is still.
What do you need? Come back if you've the coin, or something worth my time.
Oh, wow. Oh. Right. Okay. Radio. I found the issue. I found the quest that is the problem in question. The list of words left to find on my own. Camp of them somewhere in Kunat, huh? I have no idea where that is. I've been around quite a bit too. Yeah, I hope his stream goes well too. Hope he has a great stream too. Yeah, there's a camp of them in Kunat somewhere, but I have no idea. I don't think the camp itself would be marked, possibly. I don't think it would be. Corrupted temple. I like that place. Yeah, down over here. Yeah, I haven't really been down here much. I have to remember which direction I'm going. I have to figure out which direction I'm going and remember to go that way. Yeah, apparently I have to finish his quest, which I didn't do yet, which I thought I had done. So I couldn't figure out what was wrong because I thought I had completed that quest.
You really think that's needed?
Southeast corner. Make sure I'm still headed in the right direction. I do not like how easy it is for me to get lost. But that's more of a me thing than an issue with the game. I like the fact that I get lost easy. That makes these things a lot more difficult than it needs to be.
Prepare for battle. I'll strike you down.
According to the quest with the witch, I do believe it's done over here, this marker here. Yeah, you should definitely get the DLC expansion. Yeah, it's well worth it. And if it's on sale, then that's even better. Well worth it, and if it's on sale, that's even better. I got it bundled with the game when I bought the game, because I bought the bundle on Steam that comes with the DLC. I think I'm kind of generally headed in the right direction now.
Looking for shelter, traveler? You're welcome to join us, unless you're worried a big bad Dalrita
12
might
instead of
eat you for
15, that's a good
breakfast.
deal. $3 off. Alright, 10% is 10%. Any amount of money savings is good.
I invited you to our fire, not into our business. We mean no harm to anyone here. That's all you need to know. Oh, and you've met all of us, have you? They're a friendly Dalreader, just like they're a non-reader who aren't so small-minded. Or so I hope. No, not every Dalreader you meet outside the Forlorn Swords follows that runt. They've always kept peace with the people of Kurnacht. Yvain still honours the old treaties. But with those Camelot dogs milling about, it's not as safe here for us as it once was. Better to stay out of sight. Oh, and where'd you hear a tale like that? I didn't know our stories had travelled so far. The Camelocians prefer to call us heartless beasts only capable of destruction. But I suppose a tale about creating a heart in the fires of a forge is something only another blacksmith would believe and appreciate. So, that Beor, tell me about him. Aye, that's the way of it. A heart given to those creatures is never whole when it returns. If it returns at all, they drain every joy, every spark, leaving what's left little more than a brittle husk. I'm sorry your friend bears that burden. He used iron, didn't he? Iron's too brittle. Steel's no better. It's cold, lifeless. To forge a heart, you need metal that is alive. You need a metal that will sing as your heart sings when you see the smile of a loved one. Wade steel, of course. Only a stone warden knows how to shape it properly. It's an art fewer of us know with each passing day. Wadestone doesn't sing for just anyone, and we've sworn to guard its secrets. Once we have the wade steel, it must be woven with ethereal cobwebs, threads that will give the heart its strength. Bring me those, and I'll forge the heart.
I understand that, Lenny. No problem. No worries. Here. Well, I'm gonna go check and see if I have any weird stone in my stash. Because I might.
Good. Give me a moment to find the right song.
Oh, thank you, Lonnie. I appreciate it.
Here, your friend will have a strong, beautiful heart. At least in terms
I
of
will.
craftsmanship.
I will be ending
The rest
pretty
is up to
soon here,
you.
actually.
The heart is just an empty vessel. It needs to be filled to start beating. Life, of course. A heart must be full of life to start beating. But we'll talk about that when you return.
Yeah, I appreciate that.
Well, there are two ways. Through death, or through sacrifice. Then he'll have a cold lump of steel in his chest. What do you think? No, of course not. You can fill it with the life of creatures you kill, but it will take some time.
Yeah, I kind of
A
have
life
a
turned away
routine.
is far less willing than a life freely given, and I can't say what effect it'll have on Bayor. It's not a method we use often. You can pour some of your own life into the art. It'll weaken you, sure, but I'd say some sacrifices are worth making. Besides, I believe it will give you another kind of strength. If you want to fill it up with the energies of things you kill, just hold it up when you fight. It will collect life, and at some point, will give you a sign that it's beating again. Come to me and I'll bind life to the heart.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah, I always enjoy my showers.
Just tell me.
Showers would feel good.
Come back with either a full heart or when you make up your mind. Of course. This part never gets old. Remember, don't resist it. Let go of your instincts and focus on the heart. You'll feel a bit weak afterward, but don't worry. Strength can always be rebuilt. Here, feel how warm it is. It will serve Bayor well.
Excellent. Got that done. Ouch. Oh, I'm gonna turn this in.
What do you need? What? That's amazing. What materials did he use? What else was needed? Did he tell you how to make it? Oh my. I have so many questions. But those can wait. First things first. For this, I will need your help, my friend. Once more, as always. So, shall we begin?
Thanks, Lonnie. I'm glad you think so.
Okay then. Let's see if those Stone Warden legends have a grain of truth in them. I suppose that's it. Surprising how simple it is to look into someone's heart and tear it out, isn't it? It's different. Everything looks a bit like it's mired in fog. But I don't feel bad. In fact,
I'm glad you enjoy hearing my voice, Lonnie.
I feel stronger. I guess more will become clear with time. For now, I'll just have to wait and see. The measure of my debt to you is 2 hearts. I don't know how a man could ever repay something like that. I'll be going back to work. Visit me sometime. Don't be a stranger.
Bayor's fully recovered. He's doing well and making his own decisions. He doesn't need an old man hovering over him anymore. And, well, to be honest, I've been waiting for this moment. I'm proud of him, but you didn't hear that from me. You've done right by me, so I'll give you some advice. This whole expedition is madness, but as they say, sometimes there's method in madness. And I'll admit, I'm glad these old bones can still be useful. I might not think much of our Lord, but I won't turn my back on him when he needs help. This isn't just about him. It's about our home. I'll do whatever I can for Kuanacht. Tell Yvain he can count on me, even if it's the last journey I'll ever take.
Oh, nice. That is good stuff, honey. Yes, very much so. Yeah, I do like seafood a lot.
If I just stay put, everything will be just fine.
Alrighty. Save it. I think that's going to be all for today, though. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and ring the bell if you haven't done that already. Thank you so much for being here today. I really appreciate it. Hope you all had fun. Feel free to check out my links down in the description below. Hope you all have a great one. I will see you all next time. Bye-bye.